Hey, it's Rokosz, your digital lifestyle expert here, and we're talking about affordable Apple laptops. You'd say to yourself, I want to get a Mac, but I want to get the best deal I can. Well, I'm here to tell you about that. Affordable is kind of a tricky word because what's affordable to me and you may be very different. What's affordable to George Soros would be vastly different than what's affordable to you and I. But here's the deal. You've got your basic Mac laptops in production now. You have your MacBook Pro, you have your MacBook Air, and in the back, your regular MacBook, which now comes in two style flavors. The plastic casing like you see behind me and more of the solid aluminum framing like you see here in the MacBook Pro and the MacBook Air. Suggested retail price, and Apple's pretty good about locking those in, your entry point is about $1,000, between $900 and $1,000 depending on where you're purchasing it. MacBook Air will set you back about $1,700 to $1,800, and entry point into the MacBook Pro is about $2,000. Now, if that's not affordable to you, fear not, there are some excellent options. Refurbished Macs, that's ones that the user thought there was a problem with, and it was just easier for them to say, here's a new one in a box, we'll take this one back, look at it, and fix any problems that they may have had in there, recertify it, and sell it as refurbished. That's a great deal. You can save several $100s there. The other one is the aftermarket refurbished market. And by that I'm saying is that it's not necessarily Apple involved with the refurbishing, and it's units that are 1 or 2 models old. The good part about that is that Mac is very traditional for, known for introducing new products the minute they release another one. In fact, the MacBook Air had its major upgrade only less than 8 months after the main release. This was purchased within days of it hitting the store, so, 6 months later, 8 months later, something bigger and better came out. So with them changing it, there is a good aftermarket for people who like to upgrade every single time a new unit comes out. So several websites look for official Mac refurbished websites, and you can buy a unit that's 1 or 2 models old. Now, of course, before you go and buy an older model, you want to make sure, you want to ask yourself, what am I going to be doing with the computer? If it's going to be mostly word processing and basic internet surfing and gaming, you're good. But if you think you're going to run a professional program like Final Cut Pro or some of the newer programs, and it has the older processors, not the newer Pentium ones, then you might find yourself over the next few years being locked out of the programs you need to go. So, Macs can be affordable if you've got between $1 and $2 grand kicking around to spend. If not, seriously consider refurbished on both the old model and the new model end. I'm Rokosz, your digital lifestyle expert, not refurbished, but the first run for you. We'll talk to you later.